Checking. Alright, okay, so we're checking. Mike. This thing must be on. Anyways. Yo, YouTube, what's up? Pride Month and Monster Hunter World. Sadly, I won't be able to do, airing the new, Dark Souls Remastered. Being a, you know, playing the first two Dark Souls, not Dark Souls, well, play the original Dark Souls when, it came out back in 2011. Been playing, you know, I was playing Dark Souls 2, completed that, played Dark Souls 3, completed that. But I have to put hands down here because I know there's going to be some Dark Souls fanboys out there who may disagree with me on this, and there's some that the veterans are going to have to, I shouldn't say are going to have to, there are going to be veterans who are going to end up agreeing with me about this Dark Souls Remastered. And I'm going to tell you right off the bat, I played Dark Souls Remastered, defeated the Ceaseless Discharge, and now I'm to the point where I'm at Sen's Fortress. And I'm going to be perfectly honest, and Dark Souls veterans, please agree with me on this, because the truth of the matter is, before I jump into Monster Hunter World, I am going to say this before I jump in. My whole thing about the Dark Souls Remastered is that it's an insult to the Dark Souls veterans who have played the original Dark Souls, who have played Dark Souls 2 and 3 and Demon Souls. And I have to agree with the really shitty mechanics, the lackluster playability. There are things about the game I just didn't like. I got bored of it very quickly. I mean, and my motto is, when you play Dark Souls, it's kind of like if you play all three of the Dark Souls series, including Demon Souls, you know that it gets to the point of being sheer boredom. And a $40 game from software, $40 to buy this remastered Dark Souls game is just a complete joke and a waste of time and a waste of resources and or money. In my personal opinion, playing Dark Souls originally for the PS3 was something that I actually happened to love, you know, originally when it was actually good back then in 2011. Game being 8 years old, well, I think in my personal opinion, this version of the Dark Souls Remastered should have been left for dead. I mean, this is my personal opinion because what I find really stupid about this particular remaster is it's not so much that the playability sucks. The highlighting of the lighting in certain areas are not fluent. They're kind of mismatched. Going for Blight Town, you'll get like a very bright part of a light, and then you'll get another lighting of it that's really shitty. And if you compare it versus the old one, well, there you have it. They added some things into the remaster, which makes Dark Souls Remastered, to me, very unplayable. The hitboxes are just totally off. And if I'm going to wait for the new Bloodborne 2 to come out, then I will play that, or I may get it, I don't know. Because I'm starting to get the feel that some of these game publishers are starting to rip people off. The only thing that's good so far this year, I would say 86 Dark Souls Remaster. Play Monster Hunter World, play Monster Hunter World and play God of War. And even play the new Vampire game if you have not yet. So, enough about Dick Souls Remastered. Let's jump into some Monster Hunter World. And I'm going to search for an online session. Just want to bring it out there, you know, making sure some of the veterans, some of the Souls veterans understand where I'm coming from about it. And I know we're going to have some fanboys who may disagree with me on it. But you know what? I have to be honest and truthful about the game playability for Dark Souls. I find Monster Hunter and God of War more fun than I do Dark Souls. Well, the first one, the remaster. You know, still like to play Dark Souls 2 and 3, which, hands down, I mean, if I didn't buy all the DLC for Dark Souls 3, then you knew I wouldn't have spent every nickel and dime for the DLCs for Dark Souls 3. I mean, the same thing that goes for the Dark Souls 2 with the Scholar, the First Sin. But the DLC, loved it. The same thing with Dark Souls 3. Bought the Ring City and everything else. The Ring City, Ashes of Ariandel. I love it. And just a spoiler alert for some of you who are starting out in the Dark Souls Remastered. I hate to say this, but Dark Souls 3 is the prequel to Dark Souls, in reference to the girl. If you haven't gotten the Ashes of Ariandel, the spoiler alert is that the girl at the Ashes of Ariandel in Dark Souls 3 is the one who paints the picture where later on, after you fight Smo in Ornstein, is that same picture that the girl had painted in Dark Souls 3. Just giving you a heads up that Dark Souls 3 is actually a prequel to Dark Souls 1. And enough about that. So, let's see what I have here for my awards. Okay, so we only have one ticket, which is really not too bad. So I think I'm going to do a tempered monster today. I did Xeno'jiiva earlier. And having all this Call of Armor on, for anybody who starts like having a hissy fit, some people I already met during my live stream were complaining about the fact that I'm wearing a lot of Call of Armor. Well, to be honest with you, the Call of Armor gives you more of better benefits than just trying to, like, you know, everybody's different in playing styles, okay? Let me get this out of here really quick. For me, playing Monster Hunter World, I have a different playing style. I love to use the full set armor. That's my preference. Others don't. Some think that, oh, maybe a mixture of armor, exploit weakness. Hey, that's fine, good in your department. But my character, based on an archer, I love to have the full set, because that's just me. You know, it's my playing style, that's how I play, it's how I roll. And of course, you know, you're gonna have some people who may beg to differ about my playing style versus, you know, everybody plays differently, everybody has their own opinions. That's fine, good. It's good that you want to share them, but, you know, that's just my own opinion, my own playing style. I play the way I play. You know, that's kind of like me criticizing somebody who's a COD fanboy. But I'm not going to talk about Call of Duty, because everybody knows that Call of Duty is going to suck major donkey dick, like as if you went to a donkey show in Tijuana, Mexico. So, without further ado, okay, so it's only 8 minutes into the video, 9 minutes. Okay, so let's just get really into some monster hunting, and enough about the gabbing of people bitching about games. And for the love of God, you know, before I even go any further, before I start selecting this next mission, look, it's Pride Month. You know, I have to give my condolences, or would have been condolences, to this bullshit that's happening out in, when it happened out in, Idaho, or wherever it was, out in the Midwest area, about these 4 gay guys. And let me tell you something, 20 people trying to lynch 4 gay people, especially on Pride Month. This is the last I remember. Those who do such acts like this, and I'm putting it out here really quick, it's something that, oh my God, you know, you have the right to attack somebody for no apparent reason because you think it's your sworn duty. Oh, well, we can claim attack on gay people, like gay or trans. We're not really hitting on anybody. But if you feel that this is what you feel that you gotta do, be advised though, there's some people out there who are allies to the LGBTQ family or the LGBTQ community who may see it different, that you don't have the right to land a hand on an innocent person who could be different from you. But anyways, that's another topic I'm going to save for an entirety. Probably Friday night. I don't know yet. So anyways, I'm not going to get into it today. So I'm going to jump in, playing some Monster Hunter World, and hopefully get my mind off of that shit. Anyways, as I was saying, so my Cove Armor, my favorite boss battle, Xeno'jiiva. So 11 minutes into this. So I'm just gonna, jump right into Xeno'jiiva, which should be interesting. So, happy Pride Month, especially, the hard shit that's going on. So, let's see, we have Dragonfly, huh? So, let's go into Dragonfly's little game, and, do it from there. I was going to do God of War today, but I'm holding off on that for a bit. I don't know when I'm going to be doing that. Probably after... Excuse me. I'm probably going to do God of War. Probably not this weekend. Next week I'll end up doing God of War again.
Then you'll be able to reach the other side of the river.
So let's see here. I have to go here, get the food. And yes, some of you may beg to differ about my tactics of how I play Monster Hunter World or any other games. But that's just me. From an old school gamer going to new school gaming is two different things. So, anyways, so today's just gonna be a day to do what I need to do. And it seems like Dragonfly has fainted. I wish Dragonfly had waited. But then again, let's go take care of this shit. So, Mr. Xeno'jiiva, I presume. Come on, dumbass. Of course, I can somehow survive that without a problem. Shit. I'll answer it after. There he goes. Gee. I'm not the only one who's actually been doing that too, knocking the flat on his ass. He didn't like that one bit. And he didn't have time to even do that. He didn't even have time. Not even at that much time at all. Well, this is really interesting. Not even that much time. Like, he fucking just took it, and he took it hard. I picture that more of like a pitfall. You know, if Jiva did that. It's fallen. Ow. Okay. Oh, it's not too bad. I guess I can. I guess I can deal with that shit. Ha! Ailment Master. Always love to have that. Anyways, sorry for the long delay, my video. Yeah, so that pretty much stands where I stand at. So, I'm only doing a very short video today. I got some stuff I have to take care of. Of course, as you know, phone was ringing. I have to make a phone call really quick. And I will be on later tonight. Hopefully, we gotta wait and see. I did promise that today I was doing an actual video too, but not directly as what I thought they were. So anyways, make sure you leave a thumbs up, leave leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and check me on Patreon at Michelle Donovan. And until then, this is Michelle saying peace, love, happiness, and I'll catch y'all later on. Alright, bye for now.